to tell me you were damn near dropping off my brother to go get with my friend? And she was like, oh, I'm not feeling him, so I kind of want you. She was literally asking me like, I want to kiss you, like Okay guys, let me tell you this story about how my best friend of a decade was literally dating my brother and everybody knew but me. Like literally everybody knew but me. And I found out last, and she also tried to date me. Like within the same year, she tried to get it on with me and then also date my brother. Okay, y'all, so to start off, I literally have a whole notes because I'm like, I'm gonna forget if I don't write it down. Okay, so we met in 6th grade. Wait, we need to give her a name. Okay, we're gonna give her what, Shirley? I like Shirley because I love a Shirley Temple. Okay, anyway, so Shirley. Me and Shirley met in 6th grade. She was like one of my first friends that I really remember having like, oh, this is like a real friend. Like I really felt like, okay, like we're cool. Me and her were like kind of beef, but not beef. We had like a friend group in 6th grade, but like me and her, I would say were the closest within that like mini friend group. And then there are people like around us that we're also friends with. Okay, so I have 3 brothers. I don't know if I want to use their real names. I don't care. Okay, there's my brother K and my brother D. They're like the same age but a few months apart, and then they're also the same age as me but a few months older than me. So I was like, let's say I'm 11, they're probably like 12, but then I'll turn 12 in like whatever, like 2 months after. And then we're all in the same grade. So I have 2 brothers in the same grade as me, but they're my stepbrothers. So like they weren't always in town. One of them lived like a few hours away. The other one lived like 30 minutes away. So I would see the one that lived 30 minutes away like kind of often. His name is Kay. We're gonna call him Kay just for the sake of the video. Okay, so I would FaceTime Juliana and like Kay would be at my house on weekends because me and her would FaceTime all the time, like for hours on end and just play games together and be on FaceTime. So when Kay would be over, he'd be like, oh, like who's your friend? Like who's your friend? Like talk to her, whatever. And I'd be like whatever, leave us alone. But eventually I was like, okay, whatever, I'll give into it. And then so I would make them talk. Wait, I almost said her name. Ooh, did I say her name? Anyway, so Shirley wasn't really feeling Kay. We're like 6th grade though, y'all. Like it was not like anything real. It was just like LOL jokes. My brother would be like, oh, send this to Shirley, send this to Shirley, like send this picture of me to Shirley. And it was like all jokes. Like it was never serious. Like she didn't want him like that. He didn't want her on a serious level, just like jokes. And I'd be like, I found it funny because I was like the middleman. I found it so funny. So then y'all, fast forward to the end of 6th grade, because this is important. Fast forward to the end of 6th grade. Like we're in gym class, you know, as little kids do, we go to gym class. And Shirley's like, oh, I have a crush and I'm gonna describe them. And I'm like, okay, like when you're in 6th grade, having a crush is like the biggest thing in the world. It's like, wait, I'm in 6th grade, I have a little crush. Like even now I don't really get crushes, you know what I mean? So back then, it was like the biggest thing in the world to have a crush. So I'm asking her like, oh, describe. This was a long time ago, so I might not get all the details, but I remember the first thing she said was like, oh, like they're the same age as me. I'm like, okay, that could be anyone. And she's like, oh, they go to this school. I'm like, okay, so who goes to the school? Then Shirley was like, oh, and they're African American. So I'm like, mind you, we didn't really know any black like boys at the time, so I'm like, who is this about? Come to find out, she had a crush on me. Like I don't remember the exact details, but I remember her saying like, oh, it's you. And like at the time, I've had low-key a good amount of friends who I feel like have had like crushes on me, but I'd be like, LOL, like laugh out loud. Like I just play it off because like I don't do friends to lovers. Like I don't do that. I'm just like, no, I'm not trying to go for that. Just no. So whatever, sweep that under the rug. And like throughout the other years, like me and her were super close. 7th grade we had all the same classes together. 8th grade we were close. And throughout that time, I would like kind of FaceTime my brother and like call her, but it wouldn't be anything like that. Mind you, this is my brother K. I have another brother D who's hours away. Keep that in mind. Okay, so then fast forward, we're in high school now, and D moved up to where we're living and is now living with me. And K is still like 30 minutes away, and we all go to the same high school. And then at the beginning of high school, I told my brothers like, don't talk to me. I like you don't know me. And like low-key, I regret that because like, girl, who do you think you are? Like honestly, looking back at it, I wish I was like more close to them and like would go up and talk to them, because at the time we had like an hour for lunch and we could like go wherever we want, talk to everybody we want in the school. And like I wish I took one of those days to like talk to them. So if you're seeing this, hey, they don't watch my videos, I don't think, but like I just wish I did. Side note, not the point. Okay, so we all go to the same school freshman year. Me and Shirley aren't as close. 8th grade, we didn't have that many classes together, so we didn't fall out, but we just weren't as close. 9th grade, we were kind of close, kind of fell out. Then spring break, 9th grade, COVID happened. So if you know COVID, I was at home. So I had friends obviously, but I was just at home chilling. Me and Shirley were not close, weren't really that close. And then you guys, I want to say it was junior year, Kay comes back and Kay is like, oh, I've been seeing your friend around around campus and I think she's really cute. And I'm like, which friend? I have multiple friends. Mind you, Kay has like so many of my friends. Like he's just one of those older brothers where it's like, relax. Like he's like another one of my friends, and also Shirley. But whatever. I told Shirley, I think, because he was like, oh, my brother Kay was like, tell her I said that, like I want her to know I think she's cute. And I was like, okay, whatever, like I'll do it. I find like matchmaking and stuff like this so entertaining. I think it's so funny, like, because like I don't really care, it's not that deep, like who cares? So I told her, I was like, oh, my brother Kay thinks you're cute, blah blah blah. Mind you, me and her weren't that close, so I texted her this on Snapchat. Like if I had it on messages, I would literally put it up, but I promise, just believe me, like just believe me. So I'm texting her, I'm like, yeah, like my brother Kay thinks you're cute, like we're just texting, and I'm like, hey, like how have you been? My brother said you're cute, blah blah blah. Because me and her weren't talking at this point. Fast forward junior year, like freshman year, like I said, COVID. Sophomore year, I was at home the whole time, so like I still had friends, but like I wasn't really going out. It was COVID, and like me and her weren't really close. Like I think we were close to the point where maybe we would send each other stuff every now and then on Instagram, or like maybe we had a snap streak. Like it wasn't anything of like super big closeness. It was just like whatever. So I sent her that, and she's like, oh, like I'm not really feeling him, like LOL. I was like, oh, like whatever, it's fine. She was like, oh, I'm not feeling him, so I kind of want you. So I read this and I'm like, and like guys, I don't explicitly remember what she said, but the way it was framed when I remember it was like not like on some dating stuff, like on a more like, I don't want to say sexual, but like sexual note, because we weren't gonna date. So like on a more sexual note, she was like, oh, like I'm interested like in you, like it wouldn't ruin our friendship, all this stuff. And I was like, LOL, like no, but my brother wants you. But she's like, no, but I want the sister. She's like, I actually want another person in your family, and that person is you. So I'm like, that's weird. I don't say that's weird. I just like play it off. I'm like, I sweep it on the rig. I'm like, LOL, like you're so funny, like be serious, like he thinks you're cute. I'm like, you're so funny, like stop trying to avoid the question. She's like, no, I'm not avoiding it, I actually do want you, I'm being serious. And I was just like, whatever. I literally sweep it under the rug completely, because low-key in high school, guys, I wanted the same guy like all 3 years of my high school career, and I'm a very tunnel vision person. I want one person, and then when I get them, I usually don't want them anymore. But for that, that's a whole nother story. I could do a whole story on like the guy that played me for what, 5 years. Insanity, not the point. But that ended up happening, and it was whatever. I ended up telling Kay like, oh, she don't want you like that, like she don't want you like that, whatever. He was like, oh, it's fine, I didn't really care that much, I don't want to date her, I just wanted something. You can guess what I'm trying to say. Senior year, me and Shirley get super close. Like me and Shirley really close. We hang out every single day. This happened because I think one day in the summer she's like, oh, she said, do you want to go to Goodwill and get McDonald's? And I was like, oh my god, yeah, I want to. And then down the line, I invited another girl. I'm gonna call her Rose. So me, Shirley, and Rose were like trio down, like trio the boots house down. Like trio. Like we would hang out every single day at lunch, every single day. Like we would go out on the weekends. Every single Friday we would go to Red Robin and eat. Like every single day we go to Red Robin, then get dessert, then hang out in a parking lot, and from like, we got out of school at 3, probably go home at 10. Like every single day. We go place on the weekends. We go to Shirley's house sometimes. We were the bestest, like closest of friends, like super close to this day. Like I still like, I don't really like them both. I don't really talk to Shirley anymore. Spoiler alert, me and Shirley do not talk, but me and Rose still talk. Like those are still some of like my best memories of like having friends. It was like my first ever time I was like, wait, I have genuine friends. Like I have a genuine like little friend group. Like it was so fun. I still love those memories. So like whatever. So fast forward, our senior year started. It was like the best senior year ever. Our senior year started August. It was Shirley's birthday in December. So for Shirley's birthday, allegedly we were drinking. Allegedly. We weren't, but like, so you know how like girls will like drink, then they're gonna be like, oh, I really want to kiss my friends. I want to kiss my friends. I'm personally not that girl. Like when I don't drink, but like let's say I did drink, I'm like a party, like oh my god, I want to go out, like I want to be loud, I want to be annoying. But some people get like hella touchy. That's not really me. I'm like kind of hot when I'm like that, so why would I want to touch if I'm hot? But whatever. So we're all at this party. It's like a whole bunch of us. We get a bouncy house. It's a vibe. Like it's Shirley, Rose, and like a bunch of other people, our other friends, a lot of Shirley's friends. It's a vibe. We're vibing. And then me and Shirley and Rose were supposed to spend the night. Then ended up another guy, and then our other friend also ended up staying the night. They're not really relevant in this story, but the guy liked Shirley. The guy wanted Shirley down, but like I didn't really care. I also didn't care for the guy. He gave me weird vibes, but that wasn't the point. So we're at Shirley's. All of us are like, like you know when you're young and like one drink gets you there. Not anymore. But like, I think I had like maybe 2, 3, but I was feeling it. We had a campfire. We were vibing out. Like imagine like she had this really big house, kind of like not a farm, but it was like a fenced in. We're in Florida, so if you know, like Florida, most houses have like mad land and a pool. So like her house had like mad land and a pool. She had like a campfire. I'm trying to set the scenery now because this is getting, okay? We're all like sitting around. It's like I'm right here, Shirley's like right in front of me, Rose is right here, and then there's like the other two people, the guy and the girl. The guy wants Shirley. The girl, I'm super close with this girl. Like, I've known her for so long. Me and her are friends. We're tight. So whatever. We're all gone. We're all chilling. We're all just talking. Rose is going off about this guy she really wanted. We're just like, whatever. She's like, oh my God, I want to kiss him. I want to do all this stuff. Mind you, y'all, since everybody left and everyone started drinking, Shirley was low-key on me. Like, low-key on me. I'm a person, I can just ignore things and just be like, whatever, forgot about it. But Shirley was on me. Like, we're walking around her house. We're going in and out, in and out. Like, oh, let's go in the pool. Let's go get food. She's trying to hold my hand. Mind you, me and this girl have never I've known this girl at this point 6 years. 7 years. 6 or 7 years. Because 6th grade to 12th grade. I've known this girl. We have never held hands. She gets just trying to hold my hand. Like, I feel like she's like touching my back a little bit. I'm just like, I'm peeping. You know what I mean? Like, no, it is. Then I don't know how the idea of like a kiss came up. I don't know. But I think she's like, oh, I really want a birthday kiss. Like I said, this girl Rose is going off about how she wants to kiss on this boy. Like, she's like, I want to kiss. And then Shirley's like, oh yeah, I really want to kiss. I don't know if she was looking at me, but I was just like, whatever. And then the guy who was there was like, oh, like, I'll kiss, like I can kiss you or something like that. Like I'm just watching because like low-key when I'm gone sometimes I just don't feel like interacting. I just be sitting back and watching and I find it so entertaining. I just be like you know what I mean? Like I'm just like people watching, but like I'm a part of the group. So whatever. I don't know how this happens. It's only like 3 years ago, but my memory isn't there. But whatever. So Shirley and Rose end up kissing. It's like a peck though. It's like a peck. Whatever. And then I don't know what the boy was doing that was there who liked Shirley. I don't know if he ended up kissing her or not. I don't think so. But this whole time Shirley's like, oh, I want to kiss. Not to me, she's just saying it out, I want to kiss. And I'm looking like, kiss who? Kiss who? Because it's not me. Because at this point, I had my first kiss, but like it was with a guy that was horrible. Like genuinely Satan reincarnated. So like I didn't count it. I was like, no, I'm not gonna kiss her. So when it comes to romance and like physical stuff, I'm very, very, very picky. Like can't get no coochie out the queen. Like I'm very picky about that stuff. I don't know if it was like my mom raised me. My mom is very like, you're gonna let some dirty nappy headed boy get in your, you know what I mean? So I've always been super, super picky about who I let get near me or anything like that. And like it was no shade to her. I just didn't want. I don't see her like that. Like, I'm not attracted to her like that. But whatever. So then Shirley's complaining about wanting to kiss so bad. I remember this fully. She's complaining about wanting to kiss so bad to the point where the girl that I was like besties with for so long, the other girl who's there, not Rose, because mind you, her and Rose already did like a little peck. The other girl that was there was like, I'll give you a kiss and you want to kiss so bad from her? I think at this point she was literally asking me like, I want to kiss you. Like, I want to kiss you. And I was just like, stop. I was like, no. I didn't say no, but I was like avoiding it. Like, you're so funny, lol, like, be real. But whatever. So then it literally got to the point, and low-key, Shirley didn't even like this girl that was there. Oh, maybe I shouldn't say that. I mean, I don't think Shirley liked the girl that was there that much, to be honest, but whatever. The girl was like, oh, you want to kiss so bad? Okay, I'll give you a kiss. She kissed her like a little quick peck, gets a kiss. And I'm just like, y'all, I forgot to add this in here, but I'm just remembering now editing. Literally, the girl who Shirley kissed, like the other friend that was there, was like, oh, Victoria just kissed her. Like, Victoria just kissed her. It's literally just so quick. She was like, oh, if you don't know how you should kiss her, I'll show you, and kissed her. Because at this point, now remembering, Shirley was literally like, please, like, can I kiss you? Can I get a kiss? Can I kiss you? Can I kiss you? Can I kiss you? To the point where that's why Rose, the other girl in the trio, kissed her, because she was like, oh, you want a kiss? I'll give it to you because Victoria won't. And then I got to a point and I was like, still like, no, I don't want to kiss, to where the other girl I was talking about that was there was like, oh, Victoria, just do it, I'll show you. Did it quick. So yeah. Okay, I'm like, okay, maybe this will get her off my back. It does not get her off my back, you guys. Eventually, I want to say, she's like, oh, I want to kiss. Like, it's gonna be quick. I just want to kiss. So I'm just like, eventually I give in. I'm like, okay, whatever. I literally close my eyes and I'm like, I was just like this. All I remember from the kiss was that it was super wet. Like, she used hella tongue, which I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not trying to say she's a bad kisser. I don't know about her kissing game. I don't know. But she used hella tongue. It's like, whoo. Like, when I tell you, like, and it was so funny because looking back at this, like, sometimes the other girl that was there would, like, bring it up and be like, oh my God, like, Shirley wanted to kiss Victoria so bad. Like, Shirley wanted to kiss Victoria so bad. And like, whenever that happened, me and Shirley used to be like, you know what I mean? Okay, so like I said, she kissed me, and then whatever that happened, we slept over that night, never spoke about it again. Like, genuinely never spoke about it again. I know y'all might be thinking, how does this all wrap up together? Trust me, trust me, it'll get there. It happened in December, you guys. Obviously went to the next year, and I ended up getting a boyfriend, I think like February. Me and him ended up talking in February, and then we get together in March. It was really quick. I think we went on 2 days before we ended up getting together. It was like my first like actual boyfriend that I would like count as a boyfriend. I can't even talk about that. I'm speechless. I'm not gonna get into that relationship. I could do a whole other story time on that relationship, but that's not what the story is about. The whole time, mind you, Shirley would tell Rose, who was in the trio with, like, oh, like, I'm really scared for Victoria. She barely knows him. She's already dating him. Like, I'm scared for her. Like, it's weird, all this stuff. But she wasn't telling me that. I think she would only tell Rose that, and Rose wouldn't tell me, because like Rose is a good friend, but she's the type of friend, like, if your friend's talking shit about you, she's not gonna tell you that your friend is talking shit about you. She'd rather be like, oh, that's not my business to tell, or like, why would I tell you that? You know what I mean? Versus, I'm the type of friend, if your friend's talking shit about you, I'm gonna make sure the first person to know, because if someone's talking bad about me, I would want to know. And I don't think Shirley was doing this because like she wanted me. I think she just genuinely was like, I don't know, like she thought it was weird, because honestly it was kind of fast and weird. Like, literally, y'all, first date we had, next date was a week later, and he asked me to be his girlfriend on the second date. So I could see if that was my friend, I'd be like, girl, you're not nervous. But mind you, we were 16 and 17. Like, that's what you do at 16 and 17. It's not that deep. So that happens. That was in March, y'all. April was prom, because March, April, May, yeah, April was prom. And like, everyone was like, who are you gonna have as a date? Who are you gonna have as a date? And I'm like, obviously my man. Actually, at the time, I don't think I really want him to. I thought I was gonna go as friends, but like, he had asked me, he had like gotten like a whole like, will you be my girl, got me a sign. It was cute. Anyways, so it was cute, whatever. I had a date. Mind you, Rose also got a boyfriend within that like same month kind of time span. Like, she had found a man. So like March, obviously that's gonna be your April, like that's gonna be your prom. That's gonna be your prom day. That's your man. He asked her, it was cute. So out of the trio, both me and Rose had a date. However, Shirley was alone. Shirley was supposed to ask like this like gay bestie she had, and then he ended up saying last minute, I think he couldn't go or just didn't want to go with her. She literally made him a whole sign, and he's like, whatever, canceled out. Okay, mind y'all, I hope you guys remember, like I said, my other brother D was staying with us. Okay, hold this. My other brother D was staying with us. This was like when I first started going to like high school parties. That was like the vibe. Oh, go to high school parties, whatever. So it would be my brother K always driving, my brother D in the passenger seat, and then my 3 friends. It was like me, Shirley, and Rose. Always, like, whatever. That's how you would always. I think it happened like twice. I'm gassing it. But it was like us going to this party. So whatever, Shirley would bring us the lick. She'd give us the little, you know, our Kool-Aid. You drink the Kool-Aid. We go to the party. It would be a vibe. So we're doing that, whatever. And like, when I'm drinking water, I'm a vibe. I'm like, ooh, let's have fun. Like, I'm turning up in the car, because it's me, it's Rose, and it's Shirley at the end. My brother D in the passenger seat, brother K is driving. So it's like me and like Rose turning up, whatever, we're drinking or whatever, we're a vibe. And then I look over and I'm low-key seeing D and Shirley talk. My brother D and Shirley talk. But I'm just like, that's suspicious, that's weird. But I'm not really saying anything because I'm having a good time. I'm vibing. We go to the party, and the cops end up showing up. We have to run away and get in the car and whatever. We end up driving off, pulling off somewhere, whatever. I think we end up pulling up into a little parking lot or something like that. And like, the whole time we were driving there, I was seeing like D and Shirley kind of tell, like, you know, when you're in the passenger seat, you can like kind of turn that little nook, like where the seatbelt is, and like you can see behind you. I see it going like this, and I see her kind of going like this, and I'm just like, but it wasn't giving kissing, it was giving like conversation. I'm like, that's suspicious, that's weird. So after that party, you guys, we ended up going to Shirley's house, and we end up like staying, like I said, she has a really big house and like a front yard with like grass and stuff. My brother K ends up pulling up. He's like, I'm too tired to drive home, like I can't do it, can I just like stay here in the parking lot? So then Shirley's like, yeah, like your brothers can stay here, they can't come in my house though, but like if you guys want to sleep in my house, then you can sleep in my house. So Rose, who I'm with, is in the middle seat. she doesn't want to get up. And I'm like, I'm not gonna leave Rose alone in a car with my two brothers. Like, that's just weird. I'm not saying I don't trust my brothers, but that just felt like a compromising situation. And if I didn't want to get up, I thought she was like too gone or too tired to get up. I'm like, I'm dead not gonna force her. I slept so uncomfortable that night. I was already sleeping like this, and like Rose was spread out on the two seats, and then my brothers are sleeping in the front. Like, we're all just like chilling, like knocked out. Like, I knocked out for a few hours, but not too long. Maybe like 4 hours. I was like knocked. She was knocked. My two brothers were in the front, knocked. So whatever, that ends up happening. We end up all like going to no, not all. It was like, I think Rose ended up going home. I tell Shirley like, hey, like, bye, thanks for everything, had a great night, like, see you soon, like, we're chilling. That's my friend. But then I want to say I think I got a text from Shirley, or I ended up like seeing her the next day or something like that, and she's like, oh, like, your brother D made me super uncomfortable. Like, he was trying to get at me, he was touching up on me in the car. Like, I was like really uncomfortable. Like, he was trying to get at me basically. So I'm like, what the hell? I don't play that. One thing about me, I'll confront anybody. I don't play that whole someone's uncomfortable. No, like, that's not right. So I immediately go to my brother, like, in person. I remember this. I didn't want to do it over text because you can always ignore me over text. So I go up to him and I'm like, yo, Shirley said you're acting weird. Never do that again. Like, don't play. Like, don't do that again. You're weird. Like, I got on him. I don't remember what I said, but I was like, said you're acting weird. Don't be weird towards my friends. He was like, oh, scratch that. I'm remembering now. I remember I walked into his room and I'm like, yo, my friend said you're being weird. Yo, like, what did you do? Like, cut that. You need to apologize to her. He's like, what? Like, what are you talking about? Like, I remember, this is what I'm talking about. He would never take accountability. He would always play stupid. Like, he would always be like, huh? Mind you, I've seen this boy get dumb loud over the game, over stupid stuff. But when it came to real stuff, he'd always be like, what? I didn't do that. Like, what do you mean? Y'all know how boys get. Like, I don't care if you don't remember. She said it happened. Don't do it again. Whatever. Period. We squash that. I don't snitch on him to my parents. I'm like, whatever. Done. Like I said, guys, remember, prom is coming up. So whatever, me, Shirley, and Rose were chilling. Like I said, me and Rose have a boyfriend. Shirley doesn't. Try to get the gay guy to go with her to prom. Didn't end up happening. So we're having our normal Friday hangouts. Like I said, we go to Red Robin, we go to the parking lot, and then we go to food. We're dropping off Rose, right? So we're pulling up in the parking lot, and Shirley's she's acting kind of weird. Like, she wants to say something to me, but I don't know what she was trying to say. She's acting really odd, but I'm just like, okay, whatever. She's pulling up, and she's like, yeah, I have something to tell you. I'm like, what do you want to tell me? She was like, yeah, like, how do you feel if me and your brother went to prom together? Mind you, my brother D, not K. This is the brother D. And I'm like, what? I'm like, what do you mean? Why would you even do that? I'm like, aren't you going to prom with the gay guy? She was like, oh, well, you know, I can't really go with him. I just want to go with someone, you know, who's like not. There's another guy she could go with. She's like, oh, not the gay guy, but another guy. She's like, oh, I don't want to go with someone who's ugly. Like, I don't want to go with the ugly guy. So I'm thinking, you think my brother's cute? Like, you think my brother's cute then? Like, ew, because like, you don't find your siblings cute. That's like ew, that's nasty, that's weird. I'm like, so you think my brother's cute? Mind y'all, Rose is in the back seat, quiet as a mouse. Rose is quiet as a mouse. And mind you, Rose is usually the type to be like dumb loud. Rose is usually like, oh, like, well, like, she's not dumb loud, but like, she would always make a reaction, always talk. We were the type of trio, like, none of us really felt left out that often. At least I didn't really feel left out. Because like, we'd always all talk, we'd always like just talk to each other. So I'm like, why is Rose so quiet? Like, I'm like, you know when someone like confronts you, like tells you something, and you're like, let me sit upright, let me listen good. Because I'm like, wait, I'm looking at the whole scenery. I'm like, why Rose look kind of, that's weird. That's suspicious. That's weird. She's like, yeah, like, how would you feel if, you know, I went to prom? I'm like, that's weird. Why'd you go to prom with my brother? That's really weird. Like, the whole time I'm thinking, you don't even talk to him. You don't even know him like that. The one time you did talk to him, you said he made you uncomfortable. So I'm mad confused. I'm like, that's really odd. Like, oh, well, you know, like, we've actually been kind of talking. He said he has a crush on me, and like, what? I'm like, what? I'm thinking, what? He's like, yeah. He said he has a crush on me. We're doing all these things. I'm like, that's really odd. So I'm thinking, so I asked him, like, wait, when did you have the time to even see him? Because mind you, whenever, like, I'm with them 24/7, I have their locations, like, I'm with them all the time. Like, my brother was never with us. So I'm like, when would you even find the time? And like, if my brother wasn't with us, he was damn near with me. We were home. Like, he was either at school, I'm with them. Out of school, I'm with them, or I'm home and my brother's there. My brother didn't really go out that much, so I'm like, I think he did go out, but he was sneaking out. Not the point. But I'm like, when did you find the time? Mind y'all, remember how I said Rose had a man? So Rose had this man, he would play baseball, and like, y'all, I find baseball the most boring thing ever. Like, I want to see like 2 or 3 games with them, but like, I told Rose, girl, I'm not going to that. Like, no shade. It was senior year, I had college apps, I'm not going to that. Like, no, they would last like 3 hours, and she'd be like, oh guys, one of you keep me company, one of you keep me company. Rose and Shirley worked together. I didn't work with them, so they would always go to these baseball games after work because Rose's boyfriend played baseball. I went once or twice, like I said, but they would always go to these games for 3 hours at a time, and I didn't really care. Like, when we worked together, sometimes they would like talk about stuff, and I'd be like, what are you guys talking about? They're like, oh, we talked about it at the game, and I just be like, all right, like, I don't care, because like, if I cared, I would go. I literally lived a 5-minute drive, and I had my own car. I was a 5-minute drive from the game. I simply didn't want to go out there, and I was like, I'm not doing that. Like, no shade, I'm not doing that. So like I said, guys, around this time, my brother D was learning to drive, and my stepdad would take him out to learn how to drive on the road, because the baseball games were at our school, and the road like to our school was like a straight line, super easy to learn how to drive on. It was like maybe 2 lights, super straight line, super easy. My stepdad, when he was teaching my brother how to drive, would like take him on that road, whatever, and would bring him on that road. You guys, also was where Rose and Shirley worked. They work at like a dog place, and like it was like, this is like the long road. This is where like I lived. Let's say I lived here, right? This is where the dog place was they worked at. This is where school was at. It was like just a long, basically straight road. So when my dad would take my brother out to drive, my brother would be like, oh, like, let's stop here. Let's go stop here at the dog place. And we'll go talk to Shirley and Rose. But mind you, he would go talk to Shirley. Then at the baseball games I wouldn't go to, he would go to these baseball games and go talk to Shirley. Honestly, bro, it happened so long ago, and I don't even know what my mindset was back then. I think I was just so caught off guard. Like, usually I'm the type to ask 101 questions. I didn't even ask them. She was like, so what are you talking about? Like, what are you saying? So obviously, Rose knew this whole time and didn't tell me. My stepdad knew this whole time, didn't tell me. My mom knew the whole time, didn't tell me. Nobody told me anything, bro. Like, literally, everybody knew and nobody told me. I'm like, so y'all were doing this for how long? Because I think I had to be like at least a month or 2. I don't know how long it went on for. I didn't ask for details crazy enough, but she was like, yeah, like he's been coming to the job, he's been coming to the baseball games, we've been talking. So I'm looking at Rose, I'm like, wait, so Rose, you knew this and you didn't tell me? Because mind you, me and Rose are way closer. Like, at a point, me and Rose are way closer than me and Shirley. Because we were friends first. Like, I met Shirley 6th grade. I met Rose 8th grade. Me and Rose were besties and like almost damn near replaced Shirley for a minute. So I'm looking at Rose and I'm like, girl, you weren't going to tell me this was happening? And she was like, it wasn't my business. I think she was just keeping quiet. I'm like, oh, it wasn't my business. It wasn't my business. Yo, I'm dumbfounded. I'm literally dumbfounded. I'm like, this is crazy. I'm like, this is so odd. But I'm like, whatever. This whole thing happens, and I'm like, so guys, we end up going home that day, and I'm like, bro, I'm not comfortable with this. This isn't gonna happen. So I go home to my brother, and I'm like, so you was on my friend, you didn't say nothing. Like, you was with my friend, didn't say nothing. And like I said, he did the whole classic, oh, like, you know. So I'm like, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me? He was like, well, like, I wanted to tell you, but I just thought that you wouldn't understand. He was like, I thought you wouldn't want me to, so I didn't want to tell you. And I was like, because at the time, I think maybe because I was in love, maybe because I was happy, I didn't really care. I just told him, I was like, honestly, if you would have told me, I would have tried to make it happen. Like, if you would have told me, I would have been like, okay, whatever. I don't really care. Like, I would have been like, that's disgusting. You're nasty. But do your big one. I go and confront my stepdad, and I'm like, so you weren't gonna tell me you were damn near dropping off my brother to go get with my friend? Like, that's not crazy to nobody. He was like, oh, well, I didn't want to tell you. Bro, it was something so dumb. I forgot what his reasoning was. Should I call him? I think he's at work right now. But bro, his reasoning was dumb. I think he was like, oh, that's like, damn, like, that's normal. You were probably gonna overreact. And I go to my mom, like, I don't tell everything to my mom, but like, me and my mom be gossiping. I'm like, so you weren't gonna tell me? She was like, oh, your stepdad said not to tell you. Your stepdad said not to tell you. And I'm like, that's crazy. Mind you, they been new. I was coming to them like, can you believe like him and Shirley were getting it on? And they were like, yeah, girl, we've been new. Girl, we've been new. Everybody knows but you. Excuse me, ho? I was like, what? Like, literally, bro, what? Like, my stepdad was literally taking my brother to go see my best friend and didn't tell me for like months. At her job, at games, and I don't even know the full extent, bro. Like, I could call them and ask, but I don't even want to do that. That's the thing. Like, Loki, everyone in this story I'm beefing with to this day. Like, everyone in this story I'm annoyed with, bro. Me and Shirley haven't spoken in over 2 years, like 2 to 3 years. I think on my birthday, she texted me and was like, oh, hey, like, how are you? Type of thing. Like, you look good on your birthday. Like, she was just trying to be like casual and stuff. And then I want to say, me and my brother haven't spoken since I graduated high school, and I just graduated college. So that's just enough. Like, me and him haven't spoken, I want to say, since 2023. That's 2 years ago. So yeah, we haven't spoken almost 3 years now. So I can't even call and confirm with anybody. Y'all, honestly, my big takeaway, I wasn't even that mad that like her and my brother were like liking each other. It was more so the fact that everyone knew like a big secret and nobody told me. I just felt mad, betrayed. Because one thing about me, like, I'm honest to a fault. Like, I'm honest down. Something's going on, like, I will let you know. If someone's talking shit about you and they're your mom, I'm gonna tell you in front of your mom. Like, why do you say that about her? So I don't play the whole secret animosity. I don't play secrets. I think it's just so messy. And I guess like I like realness. Like, one thing about me, like, I prioritize authenticity and just being a real human being over everything. If you don't like me, bro, that's fine. At least you're real about it. But like, to not tell me, I just felt so betrayed. I was like, bro, I genuinely can't trust anyone. And my big takeaway, I was like, I literally can't trust anyone, bro. My best friends, my stepbrother, my mom, my dad. I was like, I can't trust them. I literally can't trust anybody, because how could you not tell me something that's going on right under my nose? Like, genuinely under my nose, bro. I wasn't even mad at them for doing it. I was just like, why would nobody tell me? Why would my other best friend Rose not tell me? My mom wouldn't tell me. It was just like, I just felt so betrayed. And like, what else is nobody telling me? Like, what else do you hoes think about me and you're not saying? Or like, what else do you hoes have going on and no one's telling me? So I think I'm an open book. But it's just like, how's nobody telling me? I remember I told my ex at the time, or my boyfriend at the time, that, and he was like, nah, that's crazy. Because I want to get her side of the story. She just hung up on me. Everyone is fake. Y'all, now I'm calling my sisters to see if she knew and just didn't tell me too. Bro, ask if you knew that Juliana and Damani were dating behind my back.
No, why would I do that?
Because everyone else knew but me. When I was going to see Anna, what did you say? like how did he ask you? I actually never knew. Okay, guys, recap from that FaceTime call if you couldn't tell. I asked my stepdad, I was like, so like, how did you know? Like, how did you find out that my brother D, like, Shirley, he said that apparently D told my mom first that he had a crush on her. And then my stepdad had to talk him up because he was so shy and nervous because he liked her that much. He had to go convince him to then go to her job, where Rose also was, because Rose also knew, and my mom, for like the first time that they met up. I have no words. Like, genuinely, I'm shocked. Like, this happened 3 years ago. My first time hearing this. Like, hello? Okay, I hope you guys liked this video. Comment and subscribe and like and stuff if you liked it. My next story time is how my child best friend tried to give me herpes. So yeah.